Hey everybody, this is Eric Clark's Travel Videos, and I'm here in Budapest, Hungary, and I'm on this street, Andrássy Street. Andrássy, am I saying it right? Andrássy? I think that's right. Please be right. Andrássy, I am right. I don't get right very often. So Andrássy Street. This is the main street that gets you straight. If I stay on this road for about 2 miles, it'll take me straight down to Hero Square. And if you notice here, there's a train station right here, a metro underneath. And it was the very first underground metro line in all of Europe back in, and I'm going to give a date. Please don't throw too many stones. 1896. Because it was just finished just in time for the celebration here in Hungary. And so it's a big deal. They call this road the Champs-Élysées of Budapest. So this has all the stores and buildings and houses and I mean just total all sorts of stuff. And but you're going to see as we get down here a little further, some of these houses are over the top, crazy, amazing. And there's lots of artwork on the walls and the buildings, and you know, it's pretty neat. So this is the walking tour of Andrássy Street. And it's really a major thoroughfare. And I think it up here, I'm going to say this too. I don't know if I read a few things about it. I think this up here makes it the biggest street in Budapest too. But you'll see when we get down here a little further. Because it goes to where it has walkways on each side, a walkway down the middle, all sorts of different stuff. And there's a Rolex shop over there, and Pinko, Marco, Biego, Mupa, Budapest. I don't know what all these things are, but we're just going for a walk, everybody. And it's gorgeous. I don't see any trash, really. I mean, a little piece here or there from probably blowing in from a trash can or something, but it's gorgeous. And there's not a lot of graffiti either, which is amazing. Yeah, it really is beautiful. And it is a gorgeous day. This is one of the items in the top 105 things to see in Budapest. And I've been on this road to get to this Hero Square before, but I just didn't film it. But if it's the Champs-Élysées of Budapest or of Hungary, then maybe it's something you all need to see. And those are beautiful too. Wow. Great door. Wow, look at that building. Now, is that the Opera House? I don't know what that is. I don't know. He was, oh, I can smell it. Yeah, it smells like herb. So, and again, there's a metro underneath this whole road. And it's one of the big lines that goes all the way out here that connects Hero Square to downtown Budapest. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I think he did something wrong. People are funny. I noticed another thing here too, that women don't seem real sheepish to have a fight in the middle of a street with their husband. And the husband's just doing everything he can to get away. At least I've seen like 3 of these things go down now. And there was one just there walking past where she's just yelling at him. He just keeps walking. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, opera stop. So that is probably the opera house. And that's on my list to go do too, but again, it's $30 friggin'. Which is too much for me. There's a grocery store. And again, a trash can on this corner, and a trash can on that corner, on that corner, on that corner. Yeah, I love that they work really hard to keep things clean, and or at least as clean as a big city can be. Beautiful, and I love these porches too. Can't even imagine. Oh, and they even pick up their poopy. Which is a plus, right? You know, it's funny, where I live in Arizona, it's a major walking area, and people will pick it up, and then they just throw the little green or yellow or blue bag on the ground, and so it's just ridiculous. But here, they at least throw it away, or at least I would think they try to. And more trash cans, and more beautiful buildings. Wow. So down here, it's going to open up even to a bigger street. I don't know if you guys have noticed, anybody that watches my videos fairly regularly notice that I have sound issues every once in a while. Every 30 films or videos or whatever, I get a spot where it doesn't record the sound or something. So I did a thing, I filled up half the SIM card, or the compact flash card, with stuff. So I'm just trying something different. So I'm gonna stop this here and just start it again. Just to see if maybe it's the size of the sound, because I talked so much. So here we go. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna start again. So there we go. So you shouldn't even see a bleep in that. And it's got a great little park here on both sides with statues. History of the building. It was built in 1872. That's kind of amazing. We're not here to look at the building now. So this is where it really opens up wide. I mean, into this huge, you know, 4 to 6 lane kind of thing happening here. And I can select go down the stairs here and go to the underground and come up on the other side. That doesn't really help us see the street, does it? That's a pretty building over there too. Oh, I gotta go. I hate waiting on lights. And I figure I'll get a ticket someday. So this is what that street looks like that way. And this is what it looks like that way. But we're heading this way. Hi, puppy. No leash. Yeah, I've seen a lot of dogs that don't have leashes, which is kind of interesting. Okay. So let's see. Let me get over into the middle, because then I'll have a better chance of... So you can see that there's 4 lanes in the middle, 1 lane on the right side, another lane on the left side, and then these 2 walking paths on both sides. So it really is a big street. And you're going to see as we get down here, they turn from like these incredible big buildings into almost like presidential palaces, houses for the rich and famous. I don't know, like Beverly Hills type houses. You'll see. Look at the trash cans. 1, 2, 3. All right, Eric, enough of the trash cans. Okay. Man can't just be proud of a country for doing its job to keep things clean. So that is the House of Terror. I went in there, and that's the one where they won't let you take any pictures, any films, no recordings, no audio, no nothing. And they were really strict about it. But you can see up on top, can you see the cutouts in the... It says horror or terror, House of Terror. So... Gelateria. I mean, that building right there is amazing, isn't it? The one right next to the House of Terror. I mean, that's gorgeous with the big walkways and the columns and... If it starts flashing, we're going to start running. Look at this with the bricks inlaid. That's kind of cool. And this really dark one here. And that looks like some kind of government building. Remember, if they have flags, they're government of some kind. And that doesn't mean they're Hungarian government. It could be, you know, France or Germany or something else. Wow, look at this next building. As soon as I get past these people. Wow. Wow, that's amazing. Huh. Neat motif. You know, I wonder, like this one's amazing too. It's dark, but I wonder if that's dirt or if that's other, you know, or if that's the color of the stone. Because look at the statue guys right here. And then over on this side too. Yeah. Very cool. And that yellow building's pretty neat. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. I'm going to stop this and start it again just to make sure that we're still capturing sound. And I'm hoping you don't even notice a blink. Football factor, is that gambling? Maybe. How many of you have hit the stop button or on the fast forward button like nobody's business? Yeah, no, I understand. This is a gorgeous building too, but it looks like it's under construction because I see wood in some of the windows. All right, I got a green thing again. Wow, wow. Look at that one. Wow, look at this whole center area is amazing. Wow. Yeah, that's amazing. And then look over here too. They're redoing those. But that's a pretty amazing building too. Wow. And it looks like that one's getting work too. Which is great. Keep them up. Make them pretty. And I don't know who this guy is. Botman? Pretty wonderful. All right, at the red light. I'm going. And another statue. So I figured out how to do the zoom button without having to press the screen. I lose camera control, so I can't really just angle the camera left or right, but I think the zoom feature is a little better. Oh, kids. I'm gonna go around these little guys, okay? Pretty buildings. Trimming all the trees for springtime. Look at that building there with that corner room. Is that a walk around balcony up there on top? That's pretty amazing. Wow, wow. So now this is where I think things start turning into like almost like houses or things, or so like this one here on the right. I'm just showing you those. That looks like, man, it's been converted into apartments or rooms or something. Wow. See, and I think at one time this probably was just a single house, because look at this one right next to it too. See how they all have yards and little private driveways, and that one's got a flag on it. So is that a Hopp? Oh, it's a museum. It's still amazing. But I wonder if it started off as being a house, because that one too is the same way. Yeah, amazing. Now look at this one that's set way back. It looks like a house again. I mean, they all have driveways and stuff, so huh. I don't know. I'm sure somebody will watch this from Budapest and help me understand all the things that we're seeing here. Now this one has a Seoul Korean flag on it. So is this the Korean Parliament or Korean agency or something? I don't know. Does it say anything there? I don't know. So now these have flags. Now that one over there with the red and white, that must be another one of these countries' buildings or something. Look at the statues in the front of that one. That one's amazing. And the one next to it has flags. But see how they're all kind of like built like houses at one point in time, like a rich person would have, and then maybe they move on or pass away or sell it or something else. I mean, even on this side. So what does that one say? I can't read the sign. That's pretty gorgeous. And the one next to it has flags. What's that blue and yellow flag? I don't know. I think that's a gorgeous building. Wow, all of these are just amazing. Wow. And that one's really neat. I love the big, long, tall columns. Do you remember what the types of tops on columns are? Yeah, me neither. This one's pretty neat too. Looks a little more run down, but not I certainly wouldn't turn it down if somebody was giving it away. Wow. Hi, puppy with no leash. So both of these, the one on the right here and the one on the left, are amazing too. I mean, they're all just crazy. So you can see how that would be somebody's house. You know, yeah, maybe a 10-bedroom, 6-bath house with a basement and parking, but look at that one. That's gorgeous. Wow, wow. And then look at this one. Through all the trees, and the one next to it, the white one. Wow. Yeah, amazing. Now then there's this one, and it's got a red flag, maybe Canadian? Could that really be a Canadian? I can't, we need a little stiff wind, stiff breeze to Make that flag pop out. Oh, no, that's Turkey, right? The moon and star thing. Yeah, I think that's Turkey. Look at that one. Wow. Okay, so too many wows in a moment, huh? Because that one's pretty amazing. And this white one right next to it's pretty amazing. Yeah. Staggering. Very cool. And we're getting close to the end of the road. And we end right at Heroes Square. So if you wanted to walk to Heroes Square, you could do it right from downtown. How far is this? It's 2.5 miles. So a little walk. Maybe 45 minutes, huh? How long was this video? You guys are like, about 6 hours? Okay, I gotcha. Beautiful. And this is where the art museum is, and that museum is the current, what do they call them? Current contemporary art. And then there's the Hero Square right in front of us with all the kids and the people. And then to the left is another museum. And I think that's natural history? No, I don't know. So it's a museum. And then here is Hero Square. Let me get over here like this. And I think I can zoom in. Pretty amazing. And then what else is here is the garden. So behind here is a park. And the castle Valavijavidu, or I don't know the name of that castle. Valasaiki? Can you see it over there? It's pretty amazing. That's where Anonymous is. And that's it for the tour. Thanks for walking with me. It's been absolutely wonderful. Should we cross the street and go down the other side for another 6.8 hours? Yeah, I didn't think so. Bye everybody, thanks for coming.